I guess we started. I don't know what I did. That's never happened before. Okay, Jimmy, my FBI agent, I guess you really want to see this vlog. Hey everyone, it's Therese and welcome back to my channel. Today's vlog, or today's video, as you can tell, is gonna be a vlog. I haven't been back since my Starless Sea vlog, which is unfortunate because I had a few things I wanted to vlog, but then anxiety and sickness and holidays kind of took away that option. But I am back, and this vlog is gonna be me reading through the Shadow and Bone series for the first time. If you guys don't know, I'm part of a group Twitter for Book Twitter, and we have decided to go through and read the Shadow and Bone trilogy, as well as I think we've also agreed to include the Six of Crows trilogy. One of those two, because some of us haven't read it at all, and some of us haven't read it in a while. So we were all like, we'll just do that and, work on it. So this is me reading through the first book. We decided it'll be like every month is going to be a book. So for December, it's going to be Shadow and Bone. Then January is Siege and Storm. You know how this goes. So for the first month, I'm finally getting to Shadow and Bone. I really don't know anything about it. All I know is that it involves some, I think, Russian folklore. There's someone named Alina, someone named the Darkling, who I'm more intrigued in than by the actual main character, because I feel like it's very much like my friend Charlotte said it. I'll leave her channel down below if I remember to add it. But she said that it's like the Wizards of Waverly Place episode where they called Octavia Spencer's character Dr. Evelini. But also, the Darkling seems really attractive, and I'm down for it. But right now, I'm very, very behind. I am 2 weeks behind on my editing because I was sick last week and couldn't write. So I'm in the middle of the chapter I was supposed to have finished last week. So I need to finish that tonight so I can work on chapter 14 for the rest of the weekend and be caught up, essentially. Chapter 14, it shouldn't be that long, but yeah. It also doesn't help that after this chapter, I will have none of my I'll have my friend's Ethel's comments, which is great, but I don't have my friend Courtney and Sam's comments anymore because I only gave them up until chapter 13 because that's when I finished for Nano last year, and then so many things changed from 14 and on that I couldn't give it to them and not have them be confused. So here we are, but it's fine. We're fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and write for the rest of the night. If I do really well, I'm probably gonna be putting Fine Line back on repeat because you guys will see that video before this vlog goes up, but I am planning a Fine Line as books, or recommending books based off the Fine Line lyrics, based off the overall feel of the books. And the last book that I need a recommendation for is Golden. My friend Andrew from Andrew Reads, she suggested Everything by Nicola Yoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that out really. I have read the book, so I know what she's talking about, thankfully, but it's been a minute and the book wasn't my absolute favorite, so I'm yeah, I can work. So we will see. I have a couple of ideas lined up. I already have used some of my tried and true on that list. I have Daisy Jones and the Six because they're both Fleetwood Mac inspired, and Harry Styles, both the album and the book is Fleetwood Mac inspired, and Harry Styles is basically Stevie Nicks' best friend, so I can't say no to not having that book. I have The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I have a Moral Instruments book in there. So I do have some tried and true video books there, and I have some new ones that I haven't mentioned very often on this channel. So there's that. But I just don't know what works. The cats are fighting. I just don't know what works as Golden. My hair is a mess, which is fine. This is how it is naturally because it's humid out. Everything fits it, but it is just missing the feel of loving someone, but being scared to throw yourself in it because I feel, well, yeah, everything could work for that because that does fit. I could do When the Moon Is Ours by Anna Marie McLemore. I feel like that might fit. This is so difficult. I feel like A Fire and Stars could also work. It just seems you can sense the trepidation. They're both afraid of getting into the romance because something might happen. But then I'm a text friends. I'll get back to you guys, but I mean, you'll have seen the final product, because this video probably won't go up until the new year because I somehow planned everything for December, but didn't leave me any open holes for things like vlogs, so here we are. But I will update you guys when I start reading the book, and if I decide to vlog some of my very, very haphazard writing experience. And, you know, after I run a comb through my hair. Good morning. Well, it's like 11:30, so we're gonna round and say it's noon. But it is now Saturday. I did end up getting some chance to, I was able to read some of Shadow and Bone, and by some I mean the prologue and the first chapter. And I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be in first person. I thought it was gonna be in third for some reason. So I had to stop reading because I wasn't expecting it, and I wasn't like in the mood necessarily to be reading in first person. And I don't know, I think Alina's like low-key kind of whiny sentiment in the beginning where she's like, yeah, I don't have a lot of girlfriends because they all want to be with Mal, and that kind of got old really fast. Thing kind of got annoying. And I don't know, it's only the first chapter, so I don't have a lot of expectations. But Mal, kind of annoying me. And that's saying something, because he's a cocky asshole who knows he looks good and can get any girl he wants. And that is like my type, apparently, for fictional men. And somehow, with some exceptions, I'm starting to lean toward the softer men nowadays, but for the most part, I have apparently a thing for cocky white men. Anyway. But Mal ain't doing it for me. I don't know. Just how his cockiness is coming off is like, not even cocky, it's just annoying. But we will see. We'll find out. I'm only in the first chapter. I did end up finishing the chapter that I wanted to get done yesterday, but I have to go back because the layout of like one scene's kind of bugging me. So I had discussed it with my friend in the wee hours of the day, which was really early for her because she's in the UK. And I figured out a layout I want to do. I just to go back and edit that, which shouldn't be too bad, but also like I'm basically rewriting a scene from nothing, which might be a little struggling, but I'm gonna get that done. And then I'm gonna be running some errands because I still have to finish Christmas shopping, but I'm really broke. So, and then we'll go from there because I still have another chapter to edit. And then I'm going to the movies with my friend tonight, and then I want to relax and play some video games because I haven't done that in a minute. So I will keep y'all updated, but I will get some reading done tonight. And then I also finished my Golden Dilemma. I figured that out. I like woke up this morning, I was like, the song was stuck in my head, and I was like, this sounds like this character from this book, which if you've already seen, if this video is coming up after that video is. So it was something that is also a star by Nicola Yoon. So I don't know, just something about it reminds me of Daniel and is very like dreamery kind of like, I'm falling in love with you, but I know you don't want to fall in love with me, and I don't want to be alone at the end of this because like, I don't know. I'm sure I'll have a better explanation when we get there, but at present, I'm like half asleep because I went to bed at like 2 a.m. I don't stay up past 3 because 3 a.m. is when the spooky time happens, and I don't like that, but yeah. So I will update you guys in a little bit. So I stupidly got more press-on nails, and I don't know why I keep doing this to myself because press-on nails and I never seem to work out very well. We are star-crossed lovers that never meet for brunch, but we'll see how this works because I have been very lazy in doing my nails, and hopefully these guys last for a bit and I can enjoy them. And they're not super long either, or sharp, which is how I like it. So wish me luck. Hello, it is now almost 11. It is 11:15. JK. Pretty busy day. I was running around, got my Christmas shopping done, edited that scene that I was talking about, and now I'm editing the next chapter. Went to the movies. That was really fun. I definitely recommend Black Christmas. I haven't seen the original yet, so I can't really speak much to what I preferred from the original versus the remake, but I really like the remake. It's very modern. It fits with the times without overdoing it, and like it was written and directed by a woman or women, so got that going for us. I did try to read more of the Shadow and Bone, something like that. I'm only on like chapter 3 or 4, and I'm very, very, very confused. Maybe my mind skipped it last night while I was reading chapter 1, but I don't know if like what they had to do in the in the second chapter was a test, or if it was like they were doing something and something bad and something unexpected happened, or it was like a weird patrol situation and they weren't prepared for something. I am very confused on the events that occurred. And it just happened too fast, and I think someone died. It seemed like Mal was pretty injured, and I met the Darkling. That's all I really comprehended from those first few chapters, and I really don't know what happened. It feels like something happened that shouldn't have happened, because the Darkling came and he's like, so what happened exactly? And I'm sitting here like, or would that be more of a Russian accent since it's based off Russian myth? Can I do Russian right now? So what happened? Nope, no Russian. Nope, I can't. My throat cannot perform the Russian accent, unfortunately, but I need to work on my accents. But that is besides the point. So yeah, that's where I am at with the book. I'm not impressed so far. But again, I'm only like 2 to 3 chapters in. I will try to get more reading done tonight, but I really want to finish just editing this chapter so I am up to date and caught up with my own little goals, and I can start editing chapters 1 through like 12 and get that up to date with how I want the sound to work, or like the style, the writing style to work, and how I want the overall like changes to go. So if I read any more tonight, I will let you guys know. But I'm sure I will definitely be having vlog content tomorrow, since I am not uploading a video since I didn't film any last week because I am recovering from illnesses and exhaustion is taking over my body. But next week, yeah, you guys know what videos will be up next week, so. It is now Sunday at like 10ish. I feel like my camera's a little awkwardly. It's fine. The angles are weird and it's never straight. It's fine. I have my champorado, and I'm also on like chapter 6 or 7 of the Shadow and Bone. I need to see my face. I don't know, you guys. Like, the writing's okay. The world is very immersive. But like, we already dropped the whole like, but I can't be Grisha because I'm not beautiful trope. And I'm like, early 2000s books, you're killing me. And then there's a line on page 92 that was like, I nodded mutely, and I sat there and was like, I didn't know you could nod loudly, you know? So I'm just like, it's just, I don't know, I'm getting nitpicky because it's just like, it's such a hyped series and like a hyped world that I'm like, every little thing that is wrong, I'm like, why does everyone like this? But we'll see. There's a lot going on. I'm still very attracted to the Darkling. I wish I knew his real name. It feels like some weird Fae thing where we don't know the names because it holds power over them, but I'm really attracted to him. Mal is a wet wipe who should have been a cocky asshole that I loved, but I just, every time he opens his mouth, I'm like, I just need the Darkling to like, just cut him in half. In half. And yeah. Alina's okay, I guess. I'm not feeling it from her right now, but we'll see. But I am forever part of the Darkling has my heart, and I'm only on page 100 because, like, can we just, this line, she'll walk with me, said a low voice, and the room went silent. I love me a destructive man who can silence a room. It's just, but he's a bad guy, so I'm just, life is cruel. I look like a mess. Okay, so it is now 6:30 on the Sunday, and I have read more. I think I'm on like chapter 8 or 9, and I don't know. I wish there was more description because they keep throwing around the word like gefta. It's the jacket thing they wear that's supposed to be like super cool and super like it protects us. But I don't know what it looks like. I'm imagining like a military, like those like admiral looking jackets. Because I didn't even know it was a coat. I thought it was like a shirt or something. And then I found out it was a coat. But then she mentioned how long it was. So I'm imagining like a overlord kind of military jacket. I don't know. And yeah. I'm also not a fan of like that weird humility that was like super popular in like early 2010 novels, primarily because it's just like, I'm sorry, you're a super powerful like random ass Grisha, and I don't even know what the hell that means exactly, just that you have weirdo powers, and you're gonna be like, no, I want to be a summoner, even though like black is considered the highest power you can get out there. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to make, like, maybe it's just me and I'm a little vain, but I don't want to make if I'm like super talented in something, I don't want to make myself small just to fit in when everyone knows otherwise. So it's like, why not? Alina, you're killing me here. Just own the power that you got and work with it. Because really, at this point, it's like, I don't need you to find yourself. I just want you to be a badass. But maybe that's just because I have started reading more books where women are like more badass and more like knowledgeable of their like talents, and like they don't sit there and worry about like their physical appearance or like not standing out in the crowd and like fitting in. I don't know. Maybe that changes in like the next couple chapters, but I don't know. It's just, if I were her, I'd be like, yeah, put me in the black gefta. But put me in the black armor jacket thing. I want people to know that I am a force to be reckoned with, even though I don't know how to use it. But I think that's enough reading for the night. I need to finish editing, set up my week in my bullet journal. I want to make a couple of spreads because I went out to see Knives Out 2 weeks ago or last week. Yeah, last week, and then I saw Black Christmas yesterday, and I want to put spreads in that. I want to make a spread for Fine Line / books that I think would work well for Fine Line. So we'll see how that goes. But if you guys don't hear any more updates from me, I'll see y'all tomorrow. This is dark, but we're gonna just hold open the curtains. All right. Hello, it is now Monday at 4. We'll just deal with this lighting, it's fine. I just got back from work. I did do more reading during my lunch break, and a plot twist just happened involving the Darkling. And I'm not even like, I should be upset, but I saw it coming because his name is literally the Darkling. However, I think I'm just so far up the Darkling's ass that I don't care. I'm just like, you are the most interesting character out of the 3 that are the main characters, and it's just, yeah. And like Mal came back and was like super jealous, and I'm like, bro, Sif, I appreciate that you're jealous of our girl getting some action, but also you were the one who was like flirting with girls in front of her and like not really giving her the time of day aside from like a platonic situation. So I truly just don't understand why you're like, oh, he was all over you, and then walk away grumpily. I'm like, yeah, but so were other girls, and Alina didn't do anything. But I got a film today, but I told my sister I'd be downstairs with her while she makes cookie dough. So I'm gonna do that, and I have a feeling I'll probably finish the book by today. It's like 2 hours of me just reading nonstop. I will have vlogging content, so do not worry, and I will update you guys as per usual. But I have a feeling I'm gonna finish it today, so I will keep you guys updated. If I don't finish it today, definitely tomorrow or later tonight. I hope, because I'm like more than halfway through, I think, so I should be done. But I decided to hook up my phone to my like little tripod so I could carry it easier, and my arm hurts, so I gotta go now. Alright, so I just finished Shadow and Bone. I'm about to start filming. I think this vlog is actually gonna go up on Sunday and not like next month. However, I gave this, the Shadow and Bone, 3 out of 5 stars. It's okay. I think that in comparison to probably Lee's later works and just the general concept of the Grisha-verse and everything, could be better. My biggest thing is that I really just cannot feel for Mal or for Alina. I think the plot took a bit to get to where it needed to go, and then it moved a little too quickly. I found Alina to be really unnaturally trusting of every situation that occurs to her, which I think, regardless of the situations or whatever at hand, just didn't make sense for her to be that trusting. So, but whatever. I really think the Darkling is the only one that really has his shit, and he's literally the bad guy. He is a terrible human being, but for some reason I find myself rooting for him. I just think he has more complexity there than the 2 main characters. I wish that the love story that is slowly developing had more time to develop, primarily because we really only see them as children and then as like teenagers. Sorry, I'm like charging my camera battery because I don't want it to be dead. So I need to charge it while I'm setting up. I feel like the characters could have been better. Like the love story could have been better, primarily because there was more development between Alina and the Darkling than there was between Alina and Mal. And I feel like had we gotten more development from Alina and Mal, I'd probably be rooting for them a little bit more because I'm a sucker for like the friends to lovers and like childhood friends to lovers trope. I did not enjoy the whole, oh, I'm not that pretty, I'm pretty clumsy kind of trope. I feel like it's just, I'm done with the trope. I think it's just because it was written like 2012. Overall, 3 out of 5 stars. I am going to continue with the series in the read-along. I think the world is great. I love the Darkling. I think he is the most complex character out of the entire series thus far. And I can't wait to see what else. But I just feel like there was something missing in this first bit. And I don't know what that is exactly. I'm sure that when I do my wrap up, I'll have more thoughts. So yeah, that is it for this reading vlog. It's a lot, it was shorter than I thought it would have been, which I'm not mad about because my last reading vlog was like 50 minutes long. But if you want to see more of these videos, leave me a comment and a like. I don't do weekly reading vlogs just because I don't do enough in the week and sometimes my weeks are a little weird. Stop playing with that, you're gonna swallow it and die. So yeah, if you guys have any books you want me to do like reading vlogs on, I am gonna try to vlog my experience reading Layer of Dreams second time because I am part of the Dividers read along. I will be vlogging when I read Siege and Storm, when I figure out my life. But yeah, if you guys have any books that you want me to vlog specifically, let me know in the comments below. But than that, hit like, subscribe. I'm almost at 300 by the time this video goes up. I'm at 292 right now. Chat with me in the comments what you thought about the book. If the series gets any better, if I will continue to love the Darkling. Does he show up in Six of Crows? I want him to show up in Six of Crows, but like as a good guy. I just like seeing stories where we see the guy be a good guy and then slowly descend into like being a bad guy. But by then his concept of what his original goal used to be, so it became so warped. So I will see you guys in my next video, and hopefully you enjoyed this rather shortish but not shortish video. Hope you guys have a great week and I'll see you next time. Bye.